Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Racing to Sunrise. In this episode, we're going to see how many cars slide off the track on the first lap. We'll have a little fun with it. And here we are in a long length race in the touring class, racing against the Audis and the Subarus that are just awesome on tires. So that puts me at an immediate disadvantage. And we have our first casualty off on the right. We give him 1 star for being able to rejoin relatively easily. Here on the second corner, we have 2 more casualties. And I have the cheat code of the 24 karat gold coating on my car, and I'm able to deflect any car that comes my way. As we head down the straightaway here, Max Blade outruns me. I'm not going to give up that easily here. We lose cars 3, 4, and 5, and they get 4 stars. And a 5 star here for the heat-seeking missile that is my left testy. And wow, that seemed very intentional. And somehow he stayed on the track and retained third position after all of that. And got slapped with a 4.5 second penalty though for his troubles. So I don't know if it's worth it or not. As we come up here in the final corner, I give Scooter a little tap, but he seems unaffected and continues on past my left testy, as my left testy gets a little testy with the Subaru. I am entertained in watching these two and drive on the inside of the wall and give Max Blade a little tap, send him out in my professional driving skills. And again, the 24 karat gold coating has deflected another Audi attack and sent him further back. And here with the great exit that I had, I get outran by the Audis very handedly. And Hippie almost got into me again. The dude's getting very excited. These two are just going at it. Pipsqueak, he just hasn't had a good go of it in the first 2 laps. As I get in on the action as well, I'm sure his frustration levels are starting to go up. As I peek behind me to see where Hippie is, see if I'm going to get another love tap. Pipsqueak gets a little loose. I sneak up on the inside and we trade paint, and he lets me know I will not have that position. Here I am trying to protect the inside as much as possible, hit my apex. As we come down the straightaway here, focusing on my braking point of about 75 meters. And this corner is a little tricky. You can apex it in 2 different spots. You can apex it early or late. And if you do the late apex, you can carry more speed down the straightaway. But with the hard tires, I have a hard time getting grip coming out the corners. And I'm getting left very badly on this straightaway. Here we slow it down again. Pipsqueak is at it again. And another spin in the same corner as lap 1 with McLovin. You know he's got to be frustrated. Luckily he did not suffer too bad. He's about a second behind me. So my idea behind this race was to do one pit stop and see how it turned out. I feel like my car is tuned pretty well to handle the hard tires and stay relevant. I'm still after lap 3. I'm only 8 seconds behind the leader, and I've had some run-ins here and there. As we come down the straightaway here, looking for the 75-meter mark for my braking point, and I hit it and hugged the inside line. Trying a different line here, trying to have a good exit and just smoke down the inside tire, and don't have the best exit and go down about a second to the 4th place car as I'm battling here a little bit. If you guys like the content I'm putting out, subscribe to it. I'm going to be putting out more stuff. If you like it, that would be great too. You don't have to subscribe, just hit the like button. As we continue on with the race, we'll do a small rant about the Subarus in the long length races. Let me know what you guys think. Do they belong in this class with the long length races? As they're very good on tires. They're running 12, 13, 14 laps on hards, and then they're switching to a soft tire and just blistering everybody else as I'm having to run the hard tires, or should I just jump on the bandwagon and join them and quit complaining? I've been putting it off for a little bit of time because I just don't like to jump on the bandwagon. And I've been able to stay competitive with the Lynk somewhat and still enjoy it. I just don't want to jump on the fastest cars just to be competitive. I like driving cars a little bit different. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. I do see some other Lynks that I've raced with before be very fast, faster than me. So I know it's competitive if the right person's driving it with the right tune. So there's that. Anyway, jumping back into the race, we're chasing down Pipsqueak again with McLovin ahead. We're going into lap 6 here, and as fate would have it, Pipsqueak is pushed into the sandbox again, and wow, I feel bad for this guy. He has been in it this race. As we come into lap 7 and 8 here, McLovin goes into the pits, and that shows me that he's on the medium tires. I'm on the hards, and at the end of lap 10, I go in for a new set of hards, and we come out about even. As I'm trying to chase him down here, I'm able to stay close enough as he's just making small mistakes, and I'm just staying consistent. And if I can stay close enough, I know he's going to have to pit again, and I'm just going to blow by him and never see him again after his second pit stop. And as he spins off the grass again, I have an issue right here. My monitor, for some reason, blacks out. I can't see a thing, at least for about 2 seconds. And you can tell about when I can see again, I'm about sideways. And the 9-second lead I had on 5th place has evaporated as I drive through a ghost car sent to the Shadow Realm on his own. My 9-second lead is now 1 second, and I know when I hit the straightaway that he's going to close the gap on me, and I am trying my damnedest to get ahead more than a second so he doesn't get in the draft. As you can tell, he's closing the gap. If you look up the top left, And as we come down the straightaway, the draft and the legs of the Audi is too strong, and he is right on my tail now. As I snuck into third place when my left testy went into the pits on lap 18. I didn't think he was going to be relevant anymore. And if you look at the top right, I've hit the minor tire wear. I've been a little bit more aggressive past few laps. As I let Hippie by, I decide, nah, not yet, brah. Give him the crossover and under him. And now I'm going to do some very harsh defending as I hold the inside line, not trying to take it too fast. I don't want to let him get a good run off that corner. As we drag race down the back stretch here, I try to guard the inside a little bit. He dips to the outside. I do not let him cross over. I hug the inside. Swing back out. It seems like he's on the outside trying to make a move. And right here, I intentionally go a little bit slower so he does get it into the rear end of me, just to slow his pace down. And then on this corner, I would say I didn't give him enough room, but if you take a look at my back bumper, he has attributed to 95% of the bendage that I have back there, and then my left testy shows up in the very last corner. But to no avail, he's got a 4.5 second penalty, and he will be heading to the back. And I landed a podium nursing some hard tires across the finish line. Take a look at this lineup here. There's a lot of Audis and the 2 Subarus up top. Just saying. The balance might be a little bit off. Thanks for watching, guys.